Well, hello. You're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. And today we're going to make blueberry jam. I wanted to take a minute and thank all my subscribers. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please just hit that button and the notification bell so that you can get a notification when I upload a video. Well, today we're going to get right to it. Blueberries. They're a superfood. No, I don't have fresh blueberries. These are freshly frozen. My husband, his family has a blueberry bush, and he was able to go down there and harvest this superfood free. And I would freeze them in bags as he brought them home. And so we have plenty. I've already made 2 batches of jam. And we got one going on here that's just about ready to come off and can. The 3 ingredients that'll be in our jam today will be our blueberries, sugar, and bottled lemon juice. That's it. No added pectin or anything. Our ratio will be 1 cup of berries to 1 cup of sugar. For every cup of berries, you add a cup of sugar. Put them in a big pot, a heavy-duty pot that has room to rise when it boils. Add a half a teaspoon of bottled lemon juice to every cup of berries and sugar. So if you have 8 cups of berries and 8 cups of sugar, you'll have 4 teaspoons of lemon juice. And that's the ratio that I follow. I've already canned these, the first 2 batches. But you don't have to can it. You can make a smaller batch. If you wanted to just make 1 or 2 cups of blueberries and make a small batch for your refrigerator, you can certainly do that. Adjust it to whatever your needs will be. They're a little messy, but they're worth it. They're dark in color. They're high in nutrition. They have vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, potassium, and antioxidants. That's really what makes them a superfood. The main antioxidant compounds in blueberries belong to a family of polyphenols. Antioxidants called flavonoids. And those are really good for you. They prevent a lot of diseases, and they're really good for your cells. So these superfoods are more than worth preserving and canning and making and to enjoy. Now this recipe does have a lot of sugar. It's a cup of sugar to each cup of fruit. And you really have to have that when you're making jams or jellies. It's not really adjustable unless you buy pectin. There is a low sugar pectin that you can buy that will help your fruit to gel. So you can consider that. But we just treat it like sugar. So we wouldn't eat a lot of this jam. If we were to go eat this, we would just eat a teaspoon, and we would count it as our sugar. But you see the 3 simple ingredients, so you know what's in it. So it's still a really good food to have. We're going to make these for Christmas gifts. It's a good time to go ahead and make them now so you can use the heat to heat up your house. Where in the summer it was so hot. Now you can see on this thermometer but this has almost reached 220, and 220 is the gelling point. You don't want it to cook any higher than that, because then your berries and your sugar will make a really hard jam, and you just want it spreadable. These are whole blueberries. I just measured out. This is 8 cups of blueberries, 8 cups of sugar, and 4 teaspoons of lemon juice, and just enough water to cover the berries. we have another batch to do here. And I think I'm just going to take these frozen blueberries and put them in the refrigerator and just eat them whole. But this is almost ready to go. It's almost ready to bottle. And our jam will be done. I keep my bottles hot because if you try to put this real hot jam into a cold jar, it'll break it. But if you want to can your blueberry jam, there's plenty of videos and plenty of information out there to do that. This is just a video on how to make blueberry jam, and it's as simple as it can possibly be. You just take 1 cup each of your blueberries and 1 cup of your sugar and a half a teaspoon of bottled lemon juice to each cup of fruit and sugar. You just boil it till it's about 220 degrees. And it passes the sheeting test. This is a little loose, but that's okay because I don't want the jam to be so tight that you can't spread it on toast. So it is a little loose, but that's okay. The longer you cook it, the more that moisture will come out, the more flavorful it'll be. But you want to be careful because that sugar will scorch. So you stir it often. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and jar it up so that it's not too tight. Or too thick. As it cools off, it'll thicken up. And if it doesn't thicken up, you can always take it out and reprocess it again. Or just use it as syrup. You can use it to make cobblers with, or other dessert dishes if it doesn't firm up real tight. You can hear some of the jars sealing in the back. Some of the first and second batch that I did. You want to water bath these for 10 minutes. If you're canning. If not, just put it in the refrigerator. Now, it's a mess to clean up, This is from the first batch, but it's worth it. I'm going to go ahead and wipe these down and seal them up. And that is really hot. Well, thank you today for joining me. I hope you get a chance to make some blueberry jam. And as always, until next time.